Oh, she docks! Docking dragon!
Welcome to Adventure Fun.
So hey guys, as we're getting close to the kickoff, the premiere of Disney's Raya and the Last Dragon, we got a few more toys, and apparently they're going to be releasing a lot more, so we wanted to show you all that we could get our hands on. And some of these, from what we found, are only available exclusively at shopdisney.com, and so we want to be able to give you more of what's available. In fact, I got a few more of these because I didn't get my monkeys, so we're going to open these blind boxes as well, but let's get started. Okay guys, first we're going to start with the blind boxes because, as you recall my first video on Raya and the Last Dragon, that I didn't get my monkeys. If you recall, you've got a blind box, you can collect a total of 8 different characters here. And we didn't collect all 8. Again, my monkeys. I gotta have my monkeys. So what we're gonna do here is gonna open up these other 5 blind boxes. And in fact, if you recall in that first video, on the bottom of these boxes, they have codes. Now, generally speaking, when you're looking at blind boxes, if they have a code for the manufacturers, when they put these in, they're trying to keep organized of how many's out there so they don't like overproduce one of too many in one area or another. So these codes are going to help us, from what we've experienced, find exactly which character that we're looking for. So in other words, here's the codes here for these ones, and let me flip them over at the bottom. And here are the codes that we got from our first video that we did on Raya and the Last Dragon. And let me organize them first and compare and contrast to see if we have any different codes, and if we have the same codes, are they going to give us the same character, and the different codes are going to give us different characters, because if so, then hey, we cracked the code. Okay, first of all guys, we have 2 different kind of codes here. We have a 5-digit number, which is the first code I'm looking at, and you can see at the bottom here this 5-digit number. The first 5-digit number up there is an 02931, so we got a total of 4 of those, and then over here we have just one of the 02941s. Okay, so we got 2 categories, the 3 ones and the 4 ones. Now within those categories you can break them down into smaller categories. So if you look at the number, well, it's a letter and a number before the 093 they have a letter and a number. And so of all these are the ones that we collected, the B2, E2, and the G3. This one is an E2, so we've already got this one. We'll confirm and see if that's true. And then the F1 is new. And the G3 we've already collected, so we got 2 of them so far. And this one's an H2. So these 2 ought to be different from what we collected so far. And then over here in the 04 ones, okay, an A2 and an A2. So it looks like out of all of our collections, we only have 2 that are different in this blind box. Should we not even open these? No, we got to open to confirm that we already have these. And if we do, then these 2 that are different letters and numbers, well, they ought to be hopefully my monkeys. So let's start with this one, an A2 and an A2 in the 0941s. And if we get the same character, then so far, I think we proved my point. So we cut the tape at the bottom, and then you just let it plop out. Yay, it's a flower! So in the flower, you get this blind bag. Well, it's not blind. Actually, you don't have to tear it open. They left it open. It slides right on out. Hey, look at there. We already got Raya, and she is the 02941A2. So if you get the A's have it if you want your Raya in her special outfit. And don't forget, with their articles of clothing, the cave comes off. So there you go, guys. A2, you already have her. This one that we're opening up now is the G3 in the 3 ones. And we should already have El Boyo. Oh, and don't forget to keep shaking it. He's got his scroll and he's got his flute. Now we already have this one right here, which is the 931E2. And who do we get in E2 again? I think it's that crazy Sisu. It's our crazy sister. Yay! It's Sisu! And she's got her fish. So far, guys, everything's turning up exactly the way we expected with these codes. And there we go. So, E2s, if you want Sisu. Now, these 2 are supposed to be different, so I'm thinking I'm getting my monkeys in this one. If not, wait for the next video. We'll come up with another 5. So here we go, guys.
My babies, I'm coming for you, my monkeys.
Okay, this one is the F1. Never had an F1. Whoa, guys, look at this. This is interesting. We didn't find this in the first video, guys. How many different colored flowers do we have? We have a dark blue, we have a white, and then we have a light blue. So that's super cool. I thought there were only 2 colors in the flowers. Now we got 3 colors. So this one, blue, I don't know if I got my monkeys. Hey, I got El Goya. She looks a little bit rough around the edges. I mean, look at that mohawk there on one side of her head. And then she's got her twin blades here. Super cool. Let's go ahead and arm her. Find the little knob there. Put her foot that has a hole in it right on top of it. Super cool. Different color flower. I'm glad we went this route. we're down to the last one. And this one is the H2. If I don't find my monkeys in here, guys, we're coming back for video 3. And then, hey, maybe they'll have the Raya and Last Dragon Legos out. By then, we can go ahead and build you a dragon. We're down to, it's either going to be my monkeys or it's going to be, I think it's Raya again. And she's got this pink flower or something right here. What kind of flowers are the monkeys going to be? Some black flower? Because, I mean, when you look at that other monkey, the head monkey, man, that guy's got a sour look on him. Okay, guys, here we go. Did I get my monkeys? I don't know. I didn't get my black flower. Oh. Yay! Got my monkeys! Yeah! Finally got my monkeys. And look, and here's the head monkey right here. I'm telling you, that head monkey, he just not happy. He needs like some sort of cream puff, a popsicle, or something sweet, like a little love, a little sugar. Look, his little flaming top here. That's not on fire, I think goes up through the hole because he's the one that wears the hat. Yay, we got 2 new ones. We got our monkeys and the girl with swords. Awesome. It still doesn't mean I'm not going to try for the last one and finally collect all 8. But hey guys, there you go. You got the codes. So if you're looking for your monkeys or you're looking for Raya, Sisu, or Aboya, you now know. But nobody go to the store and touch the last code that I haven't gotten because I still got to get the last one to collect. And I don't know what code that is. Next, let's go ahead and go with our Tuk Tuk. It's not just any Tuk Tuk. It's baby Tuk Tuk. Apparently he gets big and bold and he gets really like a huge roly-poly. Well, he's a cute little roly-poly right now. It says squeeze me. Apparently he's going to produce some sounds if you squeeze him. Okay, over the top you can see it says pretend snacks. So you got some snacks there. I don't know what yellow fruit that is. I'd say pineapple just because it's yellow. A purple banana. And then you got a little bug. Hey, you know what? That's okay. Even though it's gross, it's bugs, you know. Baby yogurt. I mean, he started eating like whole frogs and he was only 50. What is that in your mouth? Spit that out of your mouth. Oh, yuck. No frog. Then on the back, after a playtime adventure, imagine feeding Raya's pint-sized friend, baby Tuk Tuk, a snack. And you can imagine feeding him. You can snuggle him up underneath the leaf and then squeeze for sounds. Okay, let's open him up. So just look for tape and start slicing if you don't want to like tear the box. Sometimes it's harder to tear a box that's all taped together than it is to actually just slice the tape, and which is probably the right way, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Oh, look, he's tied in, he's strapped in. At least you don't have to cut it. It looks like it's just kind of a nice little slip knot. You slip it. Looks like his head's strapped to this other side here. Just have to go
In and out the window.
Gosh, they're making these things more kid-friendly to open. Let me pull that out. Pull that out. And look, he just looks like a happy roly-poly, doesn't he? Wait, we gotta get him his blankie. And his blankie, it looks like it's sewn into the box. So this is where you want your Adventure Fun Swiss Army knife to use the skizzers, man, to cut the little threads that keep the blanket. Because, man, you tear on this blanket, this leaf, and that's not gonna be good. So we tuck them in. And what about these things on the back? Okay, we got more tape up here, guys. Slice. Yeah, camera mom is saying she's frustrated that it doesn't even cover him. Well, you know what? He's got a shell that covers him. You're just supposed to cover maybe his little feetsies so they don't get cold. It does slide off, but if you put it right over his face, it won't slide off. Well, he's got a little air hole right now. You know what it's just for? That's all you're doing is playing peekaboo with him. Gotta use your imagination, camera mom.
So I married you.
Parents, if you got a 4 or 5-year-old that's good with knots, it might be just faster just to get your wire cutters. Oh, that's right. You guys don't have to suffer along with me because I could edit this out. I'm a man. Get back. I don't need scissors. I got my hands. Finally, see all the loose ties there, guys? Okay, bugs, untie your knots. Now you can just pull them. Maybe he'll eat it later. There's all the different fun little bugs, some sort of weird looking fruit. Tuk Tuk, shell, cute little face.
Like and subscribe. Like me, subscribe. If you like me, like.
And then now we just gotta give him a squeeze on the belly, see if he makes any sounds. And if he does, where's the speaker? I don't know, maybe it's somewhere there. So let's see, let's squeeze his belly. Oh. It's like a dog chew toy. You only get sounds if you chew on them. I thought it was like gonna be battery operated, but I should have known, read the instructions, and it would have said battery. But to actually get a sound out of them, just poke real hard. I mean, oh, I was trying to be nice to him. I wasn't trying to squeeze his whole face, but he gets bigger sounds with more of a squish up in the face.
Well, I would too if you squished my whole face.
He doesn't even stand up, but that's what he does. He rolls. I like him because he's cute, and maybe I expected more out of him, you know, with today's technology to have all these different kind of sounds, but really, when he's that young, what kind of sound is he gonna make? Just that. Let's put him over here. In fact, I wonder if he'll kind of sit up here in the flower. Awesome. Oh, guys, don't forget our beach towel from shopdisney.com. I mean, you're out on the beach. That's just very colorful, guys. I mean, if you got nothing to look at, she looks cool. I love the colors. I love Sisu behind her. I mean, it looks like a nice beach towel. As far as the thickness, it's not that thick. You get in the water once, you soak the thing. It doesn't have enough to lack up anything else. Oh, and how about a bag, also from Shop Disney, that looks kind of cool, you know? I mean, it's the same on the front as it is on the back. It has little plastic inside to, you know, flush out the bottom here to make it stand out so it doesn't collapse in on you, so you can put and fill everything in. So it's got a little bit of stable support. Colors look really cool looking. It really pops with that and our beach towel. Awesome. Let's go to the next one right here with the next set of collected figures you can get from Shop Disney. And you can see on the front, Deluxe figurine set. The figurines on this package I think look more detailed than the other ones that I've opened. Oh, and then on one side, you got Raya there with a nice pretty background. And then over here, you got some, you know, nice foliage. And let's see on the back, it just gives you the warning about choking hazards, small parts not suitable for children under 3 years of age. Caution, remove tag and all plastic fasteners before giving to children. So some of those things, you know, for us adults, before you crack this open, which, hey, I don't think any kid could really crack this open. So that's where we come in. Yay! Oh, and then look at the bottom, you got tape that you can cut off, and you got these plastic handles that come in to kind of lock it into place. So that's what we'll do first. I'll just be able to pull these out. Yeah, it releases the inside, but it doesn't remove the outside. But the outside, you can see like perforations here. You're supposed to like just slice my finger, get myself a nasty paper cut. Well, we don't have to use a knife. We can use the fingernail filer from our knife, because I don't think you have to use anything sharp, maybe just blunt enough just to really kind of tear along the dotted line. There you go. Try to preserve the box as much as we can, and then should just drop out. So hey, that way we can put them back in the display case. At least they won't be gathering dust, you know. Cool thing is you still have the flaps, so you can put it all back together and stick the flaps up and then tape them. So I mean, maybe, I don't know if Disney was thinking about us collectors, but super cool. I might have to pull it out. There we go. Look at that, guys. You can see in the clouds Sisu. So if you look at the sky right now, you can probably see Sisu just flying up in the sky. Okay, more cutting. First of all, we'll do Tuk Tuk, who's no longer a baby in this one. It looks like he's a big Tuk Tuk. Something you can ride on, because I mean, really, you could ride him because he's bigger. Raya's sword's a little bit bent, just to kind of fit her in there. She stands, okay. I don't know, the way she looks sometimes, she looks like a crazy cat woman, you know? But maybe she just doesn't know what it's like to be human from her dragon body, as I understand the storyline goes. There we go. Maybe she's not as crazy as they thought. Maybe she's just like, what are these things? They're arms and legs, and she's just trying to figure it out. Once you clip the plastic parts, you have plastic overhangs on it, so you have to kind of pop them through to get them out of that. And it does bend it a little bit, it looks like. Oh, and there's our monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. It's probably best you push up from the plastic inside, because if you keep yanking on him, you just might break him. I mean, he's really a small little dude here, little boyo. And there's the big Hun right there. He's got his, it looks like a battle axe, and he's got the little mischievous kid, at least in the previews. This kid can get in a lot of trouble. I don't know if it's actually a kid or just some small adult. And there you go, rolling on the clouds there. We got Sisu, the last dragon. How would you like to have a big sis like that? A sis for a dragon. She feels like she's got nice and solid, the figurine here, like nothing cheap. Like, well, it may bend if you push too much on her like tail here, but really cool looking. Last but not least, We got this from Disney too, and it may only be available at Shop Disney or one of the Disney stores. Let us know if you find them in the stores, but Sisu here looks pretty cool. So for her, she's motion activated lights and phrases. So lights and sounds, Sisu the dragon. As far as the sides go, some foliage there, and then on the back, you got 3 ways to play. So you have Gem triggers magic lights, and the stomping feature, and motion activated. Hear her fly through the air. Okay, let's go ahead and open her up. I'm looking for tape, so maybe on this side right here. If you look at the box here, the box goes underneath here, and it looks like this has to be opened up. Oh, mystery solved. Then we can pull it out. And we got the instructions here. Muy importante. And you can see there, everything you need to do. Okay, this is where you need wire cutters, guys.
Totally wire cutters.
Okay, guys, wire cutters. It ought to be in every opening box set. So, isn't that just beautiful? It's just crazy how they put these things together. Okay, let's see if we can pull her out of this. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, look. You can also see her in the cloud in the back there as well. I mean, that's kind of pretty for a nice backdrop. Okay, a couple of things. You see this little tag right here with the arrow? I want you to pull it out. And the reason why is because it keeps the batteries inside from actually connecting and completing the circuits, so it stays on the whole time. Because once you do that, it just drains the batteries. So now that we're ready, let's go ahead and pull on that tag. Oh, did you hear that? That's her flying through the air. And she's lighting up here, guys. That's cool. So you can see the speaker right there. Well, that's cool. It sounded like she went in water. Here's so the moment you move, motion activated. We heard that sound before. Yeah, there you go. Hear that, or she's in some mad scientist's house, you know, where she flies in, all of a sudden he's got these beakers bubbling. And so she's got the switch at the bottom. So that's not an on-off try me. It's either on or it's off. And then we got to try the gem here, right, guys? Oh, that was cool. So gem triggers magical lights. Oh, she talks! Talking dragon! And so guys,
What's up?
so this is just activated by touches. It's touch sensitive. It's not like a hand towel in the bathrooms where you can wave it. It ain't happening, you gotta touch.
I got the glow!
So there's 3 different phrases that she says. I don't know if there's 4 or 5, we'll keep trying.
Sisu, that's my name.
Sisu, that's my name. Did you hear that? Somebody was shooting at her.
I got the glow!
I got the glow. And maybe I misheard her. I gotta go.
Sisu, that's my name.
Sisu, that's my name. She almost reminded me of Ice Age, Sid the Sloth, like she had a slur.
No, really, it's just a fact. Sisu's my name. No, really. I bet you don't know what I'm talking about.
So next, guys, we got the stomping feature. Oh, that's the stomping feature. I thought that there were gunshots going off. It's like, run, Sisu, run! But then I'm like, that wouldn't make sense because I don't think they had guns. There was swords back then. Now we got to do it with the lights off, guys.
Sisu, that's my name. Amazing! Hey, what's up? I got the glow!
Motion activated, then her stomping.
Please click on one of these videos for more events and fun.